Day 5 is in the motherfucking books, gang, and we are on day 6. But as always, day 6 does not count until it hits 12 a.m. and it is a new day, and day 6 is behind us. So this is day 5. And just to give some, how I've been feeling, how I've been, managing to get through it. As I've said in some past, day 4 even, it's crazy how easy this has gotten after making it past those first 3 days. I ended up getting some mullein leaf extract to help detox my lungs. I just got that in today, and I'm going to start doing that. And I got these fucking deep cleansing foot pads to help remove all the toxins from your feet, because that's where everything builds up. Just because I want to truly clear out my body, cleanse my body, and start feeling normal again. Start feeling like we're supposed to. Start feeling natural. And this just goes back to weed, is like, weed is an external force. It might be natural that it grows naturally, but it aside from some health benefits, doing it all the time, doing it as a hobby or recreational, is not beneficial for you. It's just not, And so yesterday, the fam and I went to a hockey game. And I've never been somebody that like goes to sports games and like yells and is hype and shit. And a lot of it, looking back now, is realizing it's because of weed. Weed makes you a shell of who you actually are. It makes you overthink. It makes you insecure. It makes you care about what other people think. So 2 years ago when we went to a hockey game, even though we lost, when we did score, I wasn't fucking hype. And we were even at like the opposing team stadium. I wasn't screaming, yelling. I was just like, hell yeah, like whatever. Yesterday, first, we fucking won. We stomped them motherfuckers. Pittsburgh Penguins, Panthers, 5-3, we stomped them. Every time they scored, we scored right back and kept that two-goal lead the entire time. But the reason I'm making this is that the point that I'm making is that every time that they scored, dude, I was screaming at the top of my lungs. And we're at the Panther Stadium, so there's like maybe 5 to 10 Penguin fans within the general 50-yard area, maybe. Everybody else is Panthers. Dude, every time we score, I am screaming at the top of my lungs, clapping my hands as loud as I can, so hard that my hands like sting after each fucking time that I clap and that I shout and scream. And every time that happened, it also just made me realize, like, I would not be acting like this if I was smoking weed. I would be insecure. I would care what other people would think. I would be trying to fucking be cool and chill and blah, 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 instead of fucking being who you are. Instead of being the person that you're meant to be. Instead of being free from judgment and caring what anybody is going to think. Because guess what? I'm never going to see any of those motherfuckers again. And they're probably, they're going to see me at some point, but they won't remember that I was in front of them. But they'll remember me because I know that I'm going to be famous. I know that I'm building towards something that's going to make me known in this world in a positive light. I don't want to be a negative force. I want to spread positivity, love, and kindness. And I know that I'm meant to be famous to do that in order to spread this message. I just have to bridge that gap. I already am what I know I'm going to be. I just have to bridge that gap. But I say all that to say anyways is that you're like the people that you see today randomly, you're almost never going to see them again. They're never going to see you. They're never going to remember you. So why do you care? Why do you care so much about what people think? And weed is an amplifier for sure. Yeah, you can be in a great mood and weed can make things even greater. And you can be in a shitty mood, you can be insecure, feeling down, and weed will double down on that shit. So instead of having those super highs and super lows, how about you just put the shit down because you don't need it? How about you learn to live life and experience emotions in life how you're meant to? I can't even begin to tell you how emotional I've been over the past 3 to 5 days. Like literally. And because of people having an ego, because of me having an ego, men aren't supposed to cry, that makes you weak. No, it doesn't. Do you not realize how much shit men have to go through and how much shit that we end up holding in because we're supposed to be tough, we're supposed to be the whatever? Based on what? What some fucking bunch of dumbasses think or say that society is supposed to be like? Fuck that. You're supposed to be who you're supposed to be. It's okay to let emotions out. It's okay to let, as I've said in past videos, you have to break the dam in your mind. And it's crazy that I use that as a metaphor, you know, and if this is your first video you're seeing, imagine your thoughts are the water and your mind is the dam. And the dam can't be broken because you're not giving it time to break. So all the water just keeps piling up, more and more and more water, which are your thoughts. And it just compounds and compresses with so much pressure, but there's no release. And since quitting weed, I have been able to cry sad and happy tears and let so much emotion out that I have been literally holding in for so long, for who knows what reasons. And I don't know if I know the reasons yet. But the fact that I am coming around and able to see this in self-reflection already is just extremely calming, to say the least. It gives me peace to know that this is the right path, that this is working, and that if you're struggling too with any of these issues, you know, then this is a sign that you need to quit, because you need to learn how to deal with everything in life without using an external force like weed or alcohol or any other drug, and by any drug, I mean any drug, over the counter or illegal, to cover it up. Because eventually you're going to need more and need more and need more until, you know, you can't fucking stop. And that is talking. And that is what becomes the issue, you know, and people don't realize that when it comes to addiction. People don't understand that the more that you continue down this path that you know you shouldn't be down, the more that you're covering up, the more that you're going to need to do to feel the same way, and the harder it's going to be to come back from that, you know? So, with self-reflection, I don't think that, I'm just beyond grateful to be able to experience the feelings and experiences that I am experiencing currently due to the discipline and commitment to putting weed behind me and experiencing life as is, as we're supposed to, as human beings, as natural as we can, without any external force. And again, if you're struggling with these issues, then this is a sign that you also need to put this behind you. God bless, love you, and we'll see you on day 6.